The ministry of being there is the overall goal of the St. Louis and LA Dream Center outreaches. Being available to help people like Barry begin a new life. Teach young adults like Jonathan that destiny doesn't have to be determined by surroundings. Offer men like Robert a way to build lives rather than destroy communities. And give teenagers like Selena a safe place to go when their lives are in turmoil.
When I first came here, I went to the roof of the hospital building and I said, God, is it really possible for a church to be open 24 hours a day? And the Lord spoke to my heart. He said, if the pimps can work 24 hours a day, the pushers can work 24 hours a day, if the peddlers can work to put kids in bondage 24 hours a day, I want you to build a church that will be open 24 hours a day.
Partnership creates opportunities for change throughout the inner cities of America. Joyce Meyer Ministries is dedicated to create and support programs designed to heal adults from a lifetime of pain and help youth receive the love of Christ at an early age.
Our mission is to hug a child, to talk to a child, do anything we can to just let them know how special they are to God.
Pastor Bob LaPlante oversees Kids Jam. Each weekend, they travel to neighborhoods throughout St. Louis with activities and ministry for the youth.
We not only want to help what's going on right now, but we also want to change a generation. And that's kind of what Kids Jam's motive is to change a child and also change a generation.
The Los Angeles Dream Center has a variety of programs for the youth. Through the years, they've found creative ways to minister to the kids' potential. Chelsea Van Dam is one of the youth turning her life around.
When I turned like 14, I started using weed, and then when I turned 15, I started using meth, and then I turned 16 and I started dealing meth and carrying guns with me and everything to protect myself. Then on my 17th birthday, I started smoking meth with my mom, and it kind of freaked me out in a way because that was like my birthday present. Growing up, I always thought like he wasn't there for me, like there's a God, but he's not for me, like, because if he was, then why would he put me in like my circumstances? Why would he give me the life that I had and stuff like that? And then I came here and like he just showed me like that he has unconditional love for me, that he'll always be there for me, and he always was. Like he was just waiting for me to be ready for him.
Selena learned the same lesson at the St. Louis Dream Center. She didn't think she could overcome the death of her best friend, the one person she opened her heart to after her father left. For a while, she shut everyone out of her life, including God. But she learned it's difficult to stay around the Dream Center and ignore the Lord.
It was like I wanted to get to know that God who was like more than amazing, you know?
She joined the Dream Center's Ministry Academy, an internship program training youth to reach out to hurting people. During a prayer session, she was instructed not to pray for herself, but for someone else's need.
It caused me to put myself aside and my emotions aside, which I used to be like, you know. And then it caused me to give something of myself to someone else, even though I didn't want to.
For the first time in years, Selena cried and let go of the anger she had against God and allowed him to begin the healing process.
It felt as if like I had been ripped wide open, and everything I was kind of shed. Like it was like, you know how snakes shed the skin? It's like I felt like I had like just shed my old skin into something completely different. Like it was like a fresh feeling. God is a father, and through this internship, he has become a father, you know, who's not out to get me.
I believe a church really arrives when they're not known by the title of the church, when they're known as that church. Well, I really don't know much, but that church over there is the one that feeds us. I don't know much about their doctrine, but that church is the one that takes in runaway kids, or that church is the one that cares. And that's why you've got to show up and be there every single day. We want to outlast the liquor stores. We want to outlast the drug dealers. We want to stand longer and more consistent than anyone else in the neighborhood. And whoever stands the longest in these neighborhoods, so their message is going to win whoever stands the longest in the community.
We use any resource that we can to go find somebody that hasn't heard about Jesus Christ and help them, whether that's a sandwich, a new change of clothes, a shower.
They've encouraged me, they've taught me the gospel, they've taught me, how to live a servant's life, to live with the right heart, with the right intentions to serve, that it's not about you, it's about others.
And it's just like a big, huge gathering of just, all of these people that want to sit there and share and pour into others.
For me, go back to some of the same neighborhoods where I used to fight, the same neighborhoods I used to shoot up. Now I go to those neighborhoods knocking door to door, praying with people, talking to the youngsters, just inviting them to church. And if they don't want to come to church, just spending time with them, just being there, just that opportunity.
There ain't no drug that can even compare to what Jesus is. There ain't even a drug on earth anywhere that compares to what Jesus can give you in your heart, in your feelings, in your body.
If you don't have a dream, if you don't have a vision or a desire, then inside you die. Because there's nothing driving you anymore. Like there's nothing to even, really want to live for, I just feel free to dream whatever I want to, no matter how big it is or how, off the chart it is.
Selena Birch.
That's why this day means so much to Selena and those who have come before her, and those to come. Every time someone graduates from the internship, it's another opportunity to help people the way they were helped. And with the support of partners, the ministry of being there isn't going away.